Russia's decision to block 89 European politicians and military leaders from entering the country has been met with a range of reactions: confusion, satisfaction, and a bit of comedy. A European Union spokesperson responded with outrage, calling the travel ban totally arbitrary and unjustified, especially in the absence of any further clarification and transparency. One Belgian politician, whose name appears on the blacklist, was a bit more tongue-in-cheek, sarcastically praising Russian President Vladimir Putin for the honor of being included. And former UK Foreign Secretary Sir Malcolm Rifkind told BBC Radio 5 the measure is a sign European sanctions against Russia are doing the trick.
Basically, what the Russians are doing is having a tantrum. Mr. Putin is angry at the sanctions that have been imposed, but they are imposed for extremely good reasons, because they've been very aggressive towards Ukraine. They've annexed part of its territory, and it's not their country. They shouldn't be there.
A spokesperson for Russia's state-run news agency says the blacklist is in response to EU economic sanctions levied against Russia. Those sanctions were put in place early last year, following Russia's annexation of Crimea and its alleged involvement in the violence in eastern Ukraine. In March, the EU decided to extend those sanctions for the remainder of the year, a move no doubt infuriating the Kremlin. Recently, both Russia and the European Union have instituted travel bans, but the way each one figures out who gets placed on the blacklists appears to be a bit of a mystery. In July of 2014, the EU placed a travel ban on more than 30 people or entities, but the blacklist seemed more focused. It included 5 of Putin's top confidants in the Security Council and various pro-Russia fighting groups in Ukraine, such as the Donetsk People's Republic. Meanwhile, Russia's new blacklist against the 89 European officials, which was obtained by Finland's National Public Broadcasting Company, appears to be more of a grab bag of politicians and military leaders from several European nations. Simply speaking up against Russia might make you a target, though. Former Deputy Prime Minister of the UK, Nick Clegg, was one of the more high-profile figures blacklisted. Last July, Clegg blasted FIFA's decision to award Russia the 2018 World Cup. He told the Sunday Times it was, quote, unthinkable to give Putin the honor of hosting soccer's biggest event after Russia had been accused of being involved in the downing of Malaysia Airlines flight MH17. According to TASS, Russia's state-run news agency, Russia's foreign ministry has declined to comment on the blacklist. For Newsy, I'm Jay Struberg.